Life is a mystery. Okay. Life is a fucking mystery. It's a beautiful mystery. It's something that we experience. We come into this life doing our best to understand, to comprehend, to learn, utilizing different tools, whether it's cleansing with Palo Santo, whether it's diving deep within our oracle cards, tarot cards, whether it's journaling about following our dreams, whether it's reading a multitude of different books to learn from other individuals who are learning too. Life is a beautiful fucking mystery. Nobody really knows what the fuck they're doing. They're just understanding what everybody else is doing. They're looking outside of themselves. They're painting a picture. They're painting a canvas. They're discovering. They're contemplating. And all these tools and all these aspects that we have, that generations before us have given us, provided us, to allow us to hopefully see a bigger picture, to build even more, to learn and grow even more. And it's a beautiful thing. Life is a mystery. It's a journey. It's a experience. Whether you want to call it a human experience, whether you want to call it a horrible experience, it's still the same thing. It's up to you. You get to choose. You get to reflect. You get to move within the dynamics of life. It's all connected. I'm Faefae, and this is Reflections with Fae. Reflections with Fae, if you're new to my channel, if you're just new to these different series, I speak on many multitude of things, reflections of my life, provide some wisdom and shit within the experience I have had within my life, within my spiritual growth, my mental growth, my overall human existence. I didn't just become this person overnight. I wasn't always Faefae Mae. I wasn't always just, had this presence, this look, this vibe, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't always this individual, this person, this being. I had to take different steps within my life to connect with who I am, to understand who I am, to really be more confident with who I am and the power I hold, the mindset I have, the perspective I see within the world. It's just like coming in and learning a new skill, utilizing these certain tools that have been provided for you when you come into this life. Whether you get great tools or whether you get bad, broken tools, there's still tools. There's still somehow you can utilize them. You can, maneuver them to work for your life and work for your overall journey. You may not know that in the moment. You may not realize that this tool, this experience that you're going through is something that is actually aiding and helping you get to the next level, right? I like to tell people, look at life like it's a movie, right? Look at it like it's a video game, whatever you're into. Look at life like it's a book, right? Whether you are creating and writing your own book, whether you're creating and writing your own script, your own movie, your own TV show, your own podcast, you are the creator, right? Hence why we have social media. It's a beautiful way to leave a legacy, to really, connect with other like-minded creators within the world, and to understand them, help you understand yourself. Inspired to be inspired, okay? Reflections with Fae is really just, diving deep within the aspects of our life. You're here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything's connected. You may not understand that logically or comprehend that logically within your conscious mind. You may not even understand the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth right now. But that's okay, because I've been there too. Sometimes looking at people like they're crazy is what's meant to happen. I probably get the looks all the time. Honestly, I do get the looks all the time. But recently, I haven't got as much looks, right? So it's that kind of thing where it's just, we're always evolving, we're always growing, we're always reflecting, we're always understanding the different aspects within our mind, body, and soul. And it's a beautiful, powerful thing, because there's still mystery within that. You know, you're still living life, you're still discovering, yet you've already discovered so many past things about yourself due to all these interesting experiences. Whether you want to label them bad, whether you want to label them good, there's still experiences that you can take from and take with you to help guide you in life. Recently, I've been doing a lot within my life, and I've been reflecting on, you know, the opportunities I've been given, the fact that I'm, you know, pursuing 2 bachelor's degree, trying to get a double major, along with, you know, focusing on my YouTube series, focusing on my music. By the way, I have 3 new songs that just came out on all streaming platforms, so go check them out, because each of those songs tell a story. They're connected. Heyoka shit, rare bitch, okay? And No Limits, and Revelations 11:11. So all those 3 songs, there's depth, there's metaphors, there's a story within all that, based on how I perceive the world, based on my, you know, musical talent, based off of, you know, the things that I've learned within my life. And they're streaming on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Amazon, and Apple Music. But even all that, right? And then within my school, connecting, you know, networking, making new friends, connecting and collaborating with new other creators within my life, along with, you know, doing all these other added things, and then finding time for myself to reflect, finding time for myself to have this balance within and find this peace. Within all this chaos. But it's like a beautiful chaos, right? It's like somebody else looking in can be like, wow, you're doing a lot, how are you doing it? And sometimes I don't know, but then I have to, you know, stop and remind myself that, you know, I've worked on myself so much. I've been through these different experiences. So I trained with the military, I was a caregiver, I did, you know, mental health peer support specialist work, I've been homeless, I've been through a lot of chaos, but a lot of crazy chaos, and I'm very adaptive to different dynamics and environments, and being able to, you know, kind of just flow with life, even though there's a lot going on. Yet I'm still sensitive to it. I'm still overwhelmed. Yet I've built myself up enough to be able to have this mentality and mindset about it, where it's like, it's not just me, you know, it's the universe that's working within my favor, you know, within timing, within the people that I'm connecting with me, you know, sitting still and really diving deep within myself, whether it's doing shadow work, whether it's, you know, taking care of myself and putting myself first the best way I know how to in those times. And sometimes it's not easy. You know, there's struggles. I still have severe knee issues. I have 2 sprains, arthritis, and a cyst on, you know, the cyst is really more on my left knee. But I have all these, you know, intertwined struggles that everybody doesn't see as well, you know? But this is where it's like, everybody has their way of experiencing life, and really, you know, going with the flow and building up that armor for themselves. And so for me, I've built up this strength, this courage, these many different aspects, patience, love, you know, just on a deeper level within myself, within my soul, within the universe, to allow me to be able to, you know, do all these things. And it's not necessarily perfect. It's not necessarily exactly how I want it to go. But over time, I start to realize, you know what? It works out the way it's meant to work out. I have the control to perceive it in a certain way, and I have the control to react in a certain way. And it makes it even so much better. You know, going through school, seeing the positive, being optimistic, also seeing the negative, seeing the downfall of, okay, if I do this or if I don't do this, where could it lead me? Allowing me to find balance, setting boundaries, doing the best I can with what I have and where I'm going and how I see it. Life is a mystery because we're always walking into the unknown. We never know. We may plan, we may have these goals, we may write down our dreams, we may do all these things to pursue certain things and, you know, go certain ways, but life is not linear. Maybe we can perceive life or certain things as linear, yes, 11:11 on the clock, yet it's not. You would have talked to me about 2 to 3 years ago, I probably wouldn't have that the understanding I have today, but the idea of what I had back then than I do now, right? So it's that kind of thing. Is, yeah, I think it's smart to follow your dreams, write down certain things that you want to pursue and what you want to go towards. And at the end of the day, it may not line up exactly how you put it. It may even come out even better, which is the sweetness right there, right? We can limit ourselves. We can allow ourselves to see a perspective that's not always the best perspective, or it's a very linear tunnel vision perspective, which is great. But it's also stepping outside that tunnel, outside the box. Also having that mystery within it and allowing the universe to flow with you. Because we're not just fully the creator and control of everything. We're co-creators as well. We align with what's meant for us as long as we are doing, understanding that within our mindset. Like working on ourselves enough to know that, hey, God got us, the universe got us, spirit, spirit lives within me. It's all around me. It's guiding me, it's flowing me, it's helping me understand where I'm meant to go and giving me more insight day by day, hour by hour, year by year. Life is a mystery because we come into this world with these certain tools that we've been given, and we can either take them and look at them and utilize them in the best way possible, or we can just set them to the side and not use them at all and just dwell within the life that we were giving instead of picking up that tool, instead of seeing it as it is and being like, okay, I have this tool. I may not know exactly how to use it, but I'm going to trust within the universe. I'm going to have that faith, that mystery, that unknown that, I may not fully comprehend right now, but I'm going to allow myself to trust that. I'm going to pray. I'm going to journal. I'm going to, do what I can and do what I know now. And the beauty of all this is a reflection. A reflection is a mirror. In the mirror is a reflection of ourselves. When I look in this camera, I see myself. Yet, when you look and watch this, you see me. But there's a reflection within that. There's some kind of learning dynamic within this that you can take. Whether it's, the full video, whether it's like bits of information that, just sit with you or just resonate with you or just you feel some kind of emotion. Because remember, we're not just, human beings. We're water, we're fire, we're earth, we're air. We're these different elements that are combined and just flow within the universal aspect of life. We are the universe. We are so deep. We are like the ocean. We are like the flames within the fire. We are like the wind that flows within the breeze. And even though we may not, always resonate with that or connect with that, we are someone. We are existing. We are here for a reason. We are this physical being that has come into this world for some type of reason. Whatever reason that is for you. My purpose, I feel as if I have many purposes, but my purpose is to exist. My purpose is to be here and to live and experience life in a unicorn type of way, I guess. And I love it. I love it because for me, the experiences I went through, the knowledge that I hold, the information that I've learned throughout my journey has brought me to this moment, has helped me understand that I do have a purpose. Help me understand that, it's not just about me. It's about the people that I connect with, the people that come and go within my life, the flow of everything. Because it's about all of us. It's about so much more. And the experience of it, it may be pause, think, don't think. Maybe nothing at all. Yet, that's okay. Silence is okay. Breathing is okay. Sometimes it's what you need most to understand, to think, to feel, to believe, and to trust. Weed out all the noise within your head. Weed out all the noise that's all around you. Feel what you need to feel. See what you need to see. Not just with your physical eye. With your heart, with your mind, with your hands, with your fucking vibes. Okay, that rhymed. Yeah. Life is a mystery. It's a beautiful mystery. It's something that I've had to learn and grow to understand that, yeah, I'm this individual because of these interesting experiences that helped mold who I am today. And there's more experiences to come. There's more life to come, right? We're not necessarily sitting still. The world is still moving. It's still going. It's still happening. It's up to us to really look at ourselves in the mirror, reflect, and be like, listen, I want to do this, and I don't want to do that. I want to be this, and I don't want to be that. I want to really understand myself enough so I don't have to experience that one thing again. I want to know myself enough to just be able to be more consistent, to be better in some way or form, to just be love, to really see people and help people and understand people. And even if you don't, it's more so just going with the flow and understanding life a little bit better, and maybe ask yourself why you're here. Why do I exist? Is it to work this certain job? Is it to feel these certain pains? Is it to have this, certain structure of life? Who knows? Maybe it is. Obviously. I laugh because everything happens for a reason. And it sounds so cliche, but it's really not. This video, the fact that I'm filming it right now, the fact that I'm taking time, I literally, doing what I can with my time, being intentional, understanding the dynamics of, it will work out in my favor, has like transformed my life in so many fucking ways. And if you haven't, seen a lot of my transformation, if you're new to this video, again, I have a whole series. I upload this on YouTube whenever I can, at least once a week, just to share with people some of my thoughts, some of my wisdom, my music, and to just go back within my YouTube videos and look at the different changes that, whether it's the physical changes, whether it's the mental changes, the spiritual changes, look within that if you're wanting to just understand the different dynamics of what I'm speaking on. Because we're living a human experience, but we're also spiritual beings. And where we can always change and transform and become better versions of ourselves. We connect with new people. We don't have to live life in a linear way and do things one ways based on society, based on, family dynamics, based on belief, political ways, right? I don't even necessarily like saying I'm just spiritual, because everybody has a perception of that word, of these labels. I know who I am. I'm me. And I love it. I've come to the point in my life where I love who I am, and I've learned so much about myself, and I'm still learning so much about myself. But it's not just about me, right? It's about all of us. It's about who we connect with and inspire to help each of us love ourselves enough to become unique, become this unicorn, and do things in a way that we may be judged for, criticized for, laughed at, bullied for, punished for. Because we all have some type of trauma. We all have some type of, negative experience. We all have, some type of struggle within our life. Yet, we all have a mindset. We all have a choice. We all have an understanding that we can get to. We all have some type of belief. My last video, I talked about, if you believe in Satan, cool. But at the end of the day, what does Satan represent? To me, he's not just some devil. He's a shadow aspect of ourselves. The little devils and angels that they speak on, the devil on this shoulder, the angel on this shoulder, and they're really our subconscious or are part of ourselves. And that's who I see as the devil. God, the divine spirit that's within us. It's all around us. It's so much deeper than we can comprehend. Our vessels can limit us, yet we can work on our vessels. We can work on our mindset. We can develop the spiritual ability to understand that we have no limits. We have no limits within certain aspects of ourselves. And it's a beautiful, wild, crazy thing to think about, to say too, depending on who you're speaking to. But with that, y'all, I don't want to keep this video too long. I can talk for hours. I've realized I have the gift of gab, but sometimes that gab it's just gibberish, little things that probably don't need to be said. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm still moving forward. I'm still going through life. I'm still loving life. And I'm still inspiring you to be better. So this is Reflections with Fae. And if you got anything out of this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Live life to the fullest. Understand that you are magic. Understand your potential. Understand your fucking vibe. And just understand life and bring that to others. Provide that for others in the best way you know how. Even if you are a clerk at the shopping mall type vibe. Bring that vibe. That way more people, you never know what kind of message they're getting from you. You never know who's, you know, been inspired by you to be like, you know what, I am going to go start my own business. I am going to go, you know, make my dreams come true. I am going to, you know, go be a better person overall. And look at life differently. Have this different perspective, this unique perspective. Just because this individual made my day or said something or whatever it is. Don't forget to check out my music, okay? 3 new songs, y'all. All streaming platforms. Go jam that shit up. And stay tuned for more Reflections with Fae. Because, y'all, I'm ready to slay.